This is the final project of Grade 11 computer hardware. For this project, we were given the opportunity to create our own project using our knowledge obtained over the course of the year. For my project, I decided to create the at-home water show. This is a system that allows the user to control two water pumps which act as fountains. There are two modes that the user can use to control the at-home water show. The first mode is titled User Control Mode, which is demonstrated in the video on screen. The user can control the water angle and height in real time using an infrared controller. The second mode is Program Mode, which allows the user to input up to 15 commands, which are read by the system, saved, and then performed as a pre-programmed show. The first prototype of this project was creating a user control mode. The user control mode is activated by pressing 1 on the remote and allows the user to control the water jet height and exit angle of the water jet. This mode was made using a multitude of components, including Ken Sheriff's IR library, servo motors, and of course, the DC water pumps. One of the biggest challenges at this point was that the water pump would draw too much current and cause the H-bridge to malfunction. The solution to this was to switch out the L293D, which had a 600 amp rating, for the SN75441, which had a 1 amp rating. This solved the problem right away, and I then could move on to my second prototype. The second prototype of my project involved creating the program mode. This mode, as previously stated, allowed the user to input up to 15 commands which would be read by the system, saved, and then performed as a pre-programmed show. As you can see in the video, I tell the system to increase the water jet size a bunch of times, and then I tell it to tilt left 3 times. The system then performs the task in my desired order immediately after my 15 inputs. The second prototype of my project also added an extra motor. For some reason, one motor was much more sensitive to voltage. I believe this was a manufacturing issue because both motors were given the exact same amount of voltage. In the end, I completed my goal of creating an at-home water show.